So my name is Tanner Schmidt. I am one of the sons of the original owners. I'll be the fifth generation. I farm currently with my mom, my dad, my two brothers, and my grandparents. My role here at Jerseyland is to oversee all the cattle. I oversee cows, calves, anything that relates to living animals I oversee. We've currently been milking Jersey cows now since 2013. Before that, we were custom heifer raisers for a few different farms. And in 2013, we decided to build our own rotary parlor and bring everything in-house. So our main concern with the Jerseys was death loss from November to March. In the colder weathers, the 60-pound Jersey just couldn't handle the cold weather, and the growth rates were very poor in them months. So it was a pretty easy decision to go with a temperature-controlled environment, which the Artsway gave us. So we saw the Artsway Scientific at the World Dairy Expo in Madison year after year after year, and we were determining whether we wanted to raise our calves in-house or if we still wanted to farm them out. And then after a few poor years of calf growing experience, we decided it was time to bring the calves home, and it was a pretty easy decision to go with the Artsway buildings. We were going to create our own temperature-controlled barn, but we just weren't confident in the ventilation, and it seems that Artsway had a very good solution when it came to ventilation, and they were very expertised in the ventilation and making sure calves could live in these buildings. Very good. We worked with Shane. He was our main contact. He was more than helpful, always available by phone or text or email. He was on site as things were happening, and anytime we had a concern or a question, he was driving up here and helping us figure it out. I would definitely recommend these buildings to anyone that lives in a cold environment that struggles with calf performance in the colder months. These buildings are spot on. The ventilation is very, very good. The consistency you have in calves from January to December is where it needs to be. So currently we're at 1.4 average daily gain on these Jerseys. The birth weight is about 60 pounds, and the death loss is 2%, 1 to 2% in this barn. It's been phenomenal over the last 5 years on where we've come from. So we have 7 barns, and it's all in, all out. It takes about 7 to 10 days to fill. We fill from one end to the other, and then they're in here from anywhere from 60 to 75 days, depending on pressure, and then they get weaned to a bed pack barn. Cleanliness is a huge importance to our operation, from milking to calves. My team here does an outstanding job keeping things clean. We run this facility with 3 people. They take care of all the newborns and then all the calves outside as well, in the bedding pack and the transition barn and the freestall barn. We didn't like how the Artsway trailers looked outside. We wanted them under one roof to make it look unique and like one united building. Also, we wanted one main kitchen, whereas Artsway was offering smaller kitchens in each individual building. So this allowed us to have one main kitchen and a hallway that we can disperse milk to from room to room. My dad was the one that decided to put all the buildings under one roof and kind of designed how the kitchen was going to be laid out and how the barns were going to lay out. Definitely the temperature control and how adverse they are, and being able to change things. You can change individual rooms, that they don't all have to be set the same. So as the calves get older, or if they're younger, you can set the temperature different. Especially in the colder months, there's a ramping feature that you can ramp the temperature down a half a degree or a degree every day, whatever you prefer, to get them calves adjusted to colder temperature before they go outside in the wintertime. The Artsway buildings have brought our calf raising career to a different level. They have helped us tremendously in growth rates and death loss.